Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't know me, my name is Omayra, and today we're going to talk about my experience with Wegovy. Stay tuned. First and foremost, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year. I know it's not the first or the second of the month, but still, I'm here to wish everyone a blessing year. And with that being said, I'm going to talk about Wegovy and Ozempic. So, as most of you guys know, I've been using Wegovy for a while, but I did stop around November. So I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, but I want to make sure that you guys understand the process and what has been going on. So I started using Wegovy because for years it has been hard for me to lose weight. Last summer I found out that I have PCOS, which that explained a lot of things. So I went to weight management, spoke to a doctor, and we talk about these pens, and we came to the conclusion that we were gonna give it a try with Wegovy. Everything was fine and handy. I don't have absolutely no problem at all whatsoever. I will still recommend Wegovy to the T. But there's a problem in my area where I live. So once I hit the 1 milligram, it was not available. So the 1 milligram was not available, and I had to stop. I stopped for a whole month waiting to see if my pharmacy would get it. I started calling around to see, who has this. No one had the 1 milligram. So I started getting desperate. I made an appointment with weight management, and I had a conversation with her, and I was like, okay, so what's next? She suggested to use Ozempic. And she said it's the same ingredient, as you guys do your due diligence, please. This is my own experience. But she had said that they have the same ingredients and blah, blah, blah. And I can probably find Ozempic faster and easier than Wegovy. So I switched up to Ozempic. Well, let me tell you guys, when I started using Wegovy, my problem was constipation and headaches here and there. And I started drinking tons of water. You guys, I'm not sure if you guys remember that big, huge 72 ounces of water that I was walking around with last year. It broke. Now I need another one. So I have a little tiny one here on my desk. This is probably I don't know, 20 something ounces, but I have something. And so I have that. Anyways, so I started drinking that. The headaches kind of went away. Constipation gotten better, and all that. So that was my only issue with Wegovy. When I started using Ozempic, that was a whole different story, guys. I don't know if they have the same ingredients or not, but I'm going to tell you guys something. Ozempic is a no-no. My body doesn't like it. Didn't like it. Doesn't like it. I don't want to try it again. I don't want to go back to it again. I prefer to just live life the way it is. Ozempic, I had diarrhea, I had a lot of fatigue, I was nauseous, it was bad. So that was the first week. So I then messaged my doctor, and she was like, that's part of the side effects, you can take this and that and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I took it the second week, and the diarrhea wasn't there, but I was feeling fatigue. I was just not feeling me. So I was like, okay, so Ozempic is going to have to stop. With that being said, this was in November, like I had mentioned earlier before. And I found out that I have a ganglion cyst on my right foot on top. I'm going to see if I can put a picture up here for you guys. It wasn't as big as what you guys are looking at now. So I'm having I was supposed to have a surgery done to get it removed on December 3rd. Well, when I was told, okay, so how does the healing process would go? What does that mean to me? They said, you're not going to be able to drive for like 3 to 4 weeks. You're gonna have to stay home. You're gonna need a little, you can use a little scooter. Like, I'm like, okay, wait. The holidays are here, Christmas are here. I need to get my kids their gift. And, you know, like, I'm not trying to be in a couch, you know, for Christmas. So if this is not an emergency that I'm gonna like die, can we postpone this? So at that point, it has been 2 weeks, because you have to stop Wegovy and any pen injection that you use, you got to stop before surgery. My case. This is my case. So at this point, I had taken 2 weeks of Ozempic by then. So I had to stop. So when I postponed, my doctor was like, okay, we're going to postpone your surgery. Now my surgery is the 21st of January. So with that being said, I contact weight management again. And I said, okay, so what are we going to do now? Because I have 1 pen. I have 2 pen left of Ozempic. And she's like, okay, so let's do something. Call the pharmacy to see if they have Wegovy in stock. And if not, let's finish those 2 Ozempic. And by the time your surgery comes and go, then you should be good to go back to Wegovy. At that point, you should be on Wegovy 1.7 by then. And she wanted me to use the 2 left from Ozempic, and then I was gonna get boost to 1.7, meaning going back to Wegovy. So I'm like, okay. So I use, guys, like literally like 1 additional pen of Ozempic, trying to be a good girl. And no, I don't know why I did that. No, like, I just don't like Ozempic. So that means I only have 1. And I will show you guys how it looked like. It looks different than, I feel like with Ozempic is more work than Wegovy to put the injection. I have plenty of videos here in my channel where I put my injection with you guys here. So you guys know how easy Wegovy is. Anyway, long story short. So I did just 1. And then I sent her a message and I said, hey, listen, let's just stop everything for now. Let's just stop all pen for now. Let me just get through this surgery that I'm about to have on my foot, and we'll talk after that. So I do have another appointment. I think it's the 27th of January or whatnot. I don't know. But definitely, guys, I'm not trying Ozempic. I didn't like it. So that's me. I'm not going to recommend it because I didn't like it. I don't like the way I feel. Maybe it works for you. I just didn't like the feeling. Again, remember also that it was a month and a week when I started using Ozempic 1 milligram. So that means that I was without any pen in my system. So basically, you're supposed to start on the lowest dose. So being a month without nothing and then probably using Ozempic 1 milligram, that's probably kind of a jump there from 0.5 to a month and a week without nothing, and then boom, having the 1 milligram in your system. Like, I don't know if that has something to do. That's one of my questions that I will have with weight management and see if that had anything to do with it. But still, I'm just not gonna do Ozempic anymore. That's the deal. So I did 1. She did prescribe me the 1.7. I tried the 1.7, 1. And like I said, it was jumping from one to another. And I was just maybe having the side effect of the 1 milligram of Ozempic and then jumping to 1.7 of Wegovy. I don't know about the same ingredients. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just know that Wegovy is my go-to. So with that being said, my plans are after surgery, I'm going to get through that appointment with them. And if it's not Wegovy, then I don't want it. I'm assuming that I'm going to have to start over again with 0.25 because I have everything probably out of my system by now. So I'm not taking anything. So my current weight is 195. If I'm not correct, I am going to insert that picture here. You guys know I do insert my proof on all my videos here. So I'm 195. So I gained like 2 pounds from my last video I made, something like that. So Ozempic is this box here. I'm just covering my information. Then I have the Wegovy 1.7. Okay. So the thing is, like I told you guys, so I use this is what comes in the box. So it's technically only one pen. The only thing that you guys change for the Ozempic is the needle. So I have 3 that I use. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyway, there's 3 in there. And then the last one that I never touch. And the only reason why I used that 3rd one, it was because my doctor suggested me to use it to finish it off so that I can start with Wegovy, the 1.7. Well, that's not no. So that's how it looks. So technically it's very different. You guys got to open the cap and then remove this. It's like a little sticker. And then insert that in there. Turn it around. And then you guys got to turn this here to something. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you guys can see the little drop. It's always at 0. So you guys put it like at the little drop and then hit this and then the little drop comes out. And then you guys have to just keep turning it. Turning. I'm showing you guys because I'm not doing this again. Like I'm not using this anymore. And then boom, you guys get the 1, right? So it'll be the 1. And then just insert this and then it'll come out. You guys can turn it manually. So that's all it is. Then you guys remove this, cover it, and put it away. It goes in the fridge, just like I guess all of them go in the fridge, whatever. So I still have 1 left, and I'm not using it. I'm not using it. So, and it's pretty cute. Tells you the instruction here and all that and whatever. And yeah, so this was the Ozempic 1 milligram. Then this was Wegovy. So with Wegovy, you guys, if you guys want to see the whole deal with Wegovy, watch my previous videos. I go over how to use these pens and all that. So I'm not going to do that in this video. So I just wanted to show you guys that I did use that one that I just explained to you guys about, that I used that 1 and then I stopped because I'm going to wait for my surgery, but I still have 3. Okay. So, as my understanding, the 1.7 milligram is way easier to find. The pharmacy's actually texting me and calling me like, it's ready, like you can come get it. Yeah, but I still have like 3 in here and I'm not like, no. So with that being said, my concern is starting Wegovy from scratch again and hitting the 1 milligram again and that not being available. I'm not going to be switching from one to another. If I go back to Wegovy, I'm going to be stuck with Wegovy. I'm not going nowhere else. So if you guys have been, or any of you guys been through this issue, please let me know down in the comments below. What did you guys do? What do you guys suggest? I'm thinking on, it's going to be hard to just get these things once I hit the 1 milligram. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just not going to do I'm not going to do any more pens. I mean, they were working. I lost some weight, you know, so I mean, but I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. When I was calling around pharmacies in my area, I think it was one CVS guy. He was really nice on the phone. He suggested for me he was trying to look in their system to see if anyone have it so I can go get it. Well, the closest was like 100 miles from me. Would you guys do that? Would you guys drive like 100 miles to get this like once per month? I mean, you guys supposed to be on this thing for like a month or 2, depending on your body. And then you just keep going up. I mean, would that be a sacrifice that I'll probably do? I don't know. Tell me, guys, down in the comments what you guys will do in my situation. But I have that surgery coming up and there's nothing I can do. So I'm not taking anything right now. I'm just taking care of myself, what I'm eating. I want to say that I still have some residuals of these pen because I'm not eating as much as I used to before using them last year. So I don't know how long they take really to get off your system, really. So that's going to be another good question that I'm going to ask my doctor. But with that being said, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thanks everyone for your support. I invite you to subscribe to my channel for more. Any questions that you guys might have, that you guys think that I might be able to help, I'll be more than happy to assist you guys. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.